This is starting bad already.
It kind of tastes like sweaty feet.
And he didn't respond to me for an entire month.
Oh no.
But my apartment looks like a quarantined zone from like a zombie movie.
This is gonna tear apart my insides.
Apparently, I ordered in the app at the wrong McDonald's. Guys, don't tell Ryland and Lizzie that this happened. They'll never let me live it down. Just in the comments say everything went great.
In my mind, they can hear me and they're like, is he crazy?
Why are you eating that? Stop eating it.
Dunk it in the sauce and you won't care. Hey guys, it's Chris from the future here. So what we are trying today is McDonald's, obviously based on the background, and we are trying their brand new limited time hot honey menu. And on their brand new limited time hot honey menu, we have a brand new sauce, the hot honey sauce. Then we got one of their brand new hot honey snack wraps. There are two brand new hot honey McCrispies, just your standard hot honey McCrispy and a bacon hot honey McCrispy. I ordered both of them, but sadly I only got the bacon hot honey McCrispy. It's a whole thing. It was a stressful day. You'll see why that happens later on in the video. And while french fries are not a part of the hot honey menu, I'm not going to go to McDonald's and not get a side of french fries, you know what I mean? So I did add on a small side of french fries as well. So here's everything on the screen right now. Feel free to screenshot this, order the same thing, and then eat along with me. And let's get into the review.
Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome to another episode of Foodie Friday, the show where apparently I'm only allowed to film when it's nearly 90 degrees outside and I'm dying in my car. Why is it so hot every time I film? I've been in the car for 2 minutes and I'm already drenched in sweat. What is happening? I have the AC going today because last time a lot of you commented saying, keep the AC on. It's okay, don't pass out. We don't hear it that much. It's not a big deal. You're fine, don't worry about it. Thank you for letting me know the AC is on today. And even with it on, my car is old. The AC barely works. It's like not enough to keep up with this heat. So I still might pass out, we'll see. Today is going to be a little bit rushed and crazy because my life at the moment is extra crazy. I was gonna say it's just crazy, but I feel like my life is literally always crazy. So it's even more crazy than normal. Yeah, it's stressful. I don't have the gate clicker. Oh no, I left the clicker to get through the gate upstairs. This is starting bad already. Okay, so I ran upstairs and I got the clicker for my gate, so now I can get out of here because a lot of gates at a lot of people's apartments open automatically when you drive up to it, at least from the inside going out. My gate does not do that. For my gate to open either direction, you need the clicker, which is very annoying. That little bit of running upstairs really took it out of me. I'm in bad shape. I need to start working out, is what I'm realizing. But that's not what we're doing today. Instead, we're getting McDonald's. Okay, so back to what I was saying about my life being even more insane than normal. So what's going on is my apartment is very old and falling apart. The fact that it's so old and is in fact falling apart is the main reason why I can afford to live there. I moved in there probably a decade ago. It was falling apart then, it's really falling apart now. And because I've been there for so long and where I live, they can only raise your rent so much a year. My rent is much cheaper than everywhere else around me, and that's literally the only reason I can afford to live there. That was just a side note. But this last November, it started raining quite a bit in Los Angeles, and because my apartment is so old and is falling apart, it decided, I don't want to keep the rain out. Let's just let it in. So one day I walked into my bedroom and there was water pouring in from the ceiling, each corner of the room, through the window, like just there was water coming in from everywhere, and it looked insane. I was like, oh no, this is bad. So I immediately took some videos and pictures, sent it over to my landlord saying, hey, this is an emergency. Look at this, water is like literally pouring in. What do we do? And he didn't respond to me for an entire month, which many people have told me is in fact illegal, but didn't stop him. He doesn't believe in laws, I don't think. Let me pull over for a second so I can finish the story. So that happened about 2 to 3 months ago. I think it's closer to 3 months ago now that happened, and just nothing was getting done about it. So I had to call the Los Angeles Housing Department, the Los Angeles Health Department, and no one was responding to my calls. It's impossible to get a hold of anyone, by the way, in LA when you need something done, even if it's important and an emergency. But finally I got a hold of the Los Angeles Housing Department and someone came by to check out the apartment. They said they would hit up the landlord, make sure that he takes care of it within the next month or so. And because it had rained so much for so long, both of the bedrooms were literally covered in water damage and mold. And so because it rained so much and nothing was done about it for literal months, it started to smell bad in my apartment. But now finally people are at my house taking care of the mold situation, which I am so grateful for. They're being so professional. They're like literally tearing down walls, not just like getting rid of the surface level stuff. So the fact that they're going in there and actually really thoroughly doing this means so much to me, and it's going to give me such a peace of mind. So thank you so much to the guys that are working so hard at my apartment right now. I appreciate you you so much. But I have to be there when they're working on the apartment to let them in and out of the door and through my gate and whatever. So I have to be at the apartment. I'm kind of stuck in my apartment right now. The only reason that I'm not in my apartment right now is because they went to take a lunch break and I asked them if I could run out to film something really quick and they said yes. So I'm trying to do this quickly, but I'm probably going to have to do most of the actual review in my apartment, which is also crazy because my apartment is insane right now. I'll include some pictures here, but my apartment looks like a quarantined zone from like a zombie movie. It looks like the zombie plague started in my apartment and they're trying to keep it from spreading. There's literally like these giant plastic walls and tarps keeping you out of half of my apartment right now. The only thing that's available to me is my living room. Both of my bedrooms are completely sealed off by these plastic tarps, and even half of my hallway is sealed off because there's so many layers of plastic tarps you can go through. I think because there's a bunch of like fiberglass and debris and mold and stuff in the air, and so they have to keep all of that from coming into the rest of my apartment, so there's several layers of these plastic tarps. And in order for these guys to do their jobs properly, I had to remove almost everything out of both of my bedrooms and cram it all into my living room. So my living room is like stuffed to the brim with stuff. So we shoved my bed, all the clothes that I own on a rack, like all this stuff in the living room, and it's just a madhouse in there right now. I still have to get some editing work done while this is going on, so I'm currently crammed in the very corner of my apartment because that's the only little space left. Thankfully, I could still get my computer and stuff set up there, so I'm just stuck in this corner editing away while like these guys walk in and out of my living room in literal hazmat suits because again, it looks like a quarantine zone in my apartment. So everything is absolutely crazy right now and really stressful. But I literally just dropped the first episode of this food review show and promised you guys new episodes every Friday, so I had to make this happen somehow. But I'm literally already running out of time, so let me pick up the food right now and get back to my apartment before they get there so I can let them in, and then I'll do the actual food review at my apartment. Hello, I ordered through the app. My code is KT85.
What was your code again? I'm sorry.
So really bad news. I literally just told you guys that I'm running out of time, and apparently I ordered in the app at the wrong McDonald's. So now I'm going to the other McDonald's. I'm literally running out of time. I'm definitely starting to panic a little bit now. I just dropped my water bottle. Oh no, today is so stressful. I can't believe I went to the wrong McDonald's. I've literally never done that before. I'm just so stressed because of this apartment situation and I have to hurry up and get back to my apartment. So I'm not thinking and my brain is all rattled and Guys, don't tell Ryland and Lizzie that this happened. They'll never let me live it down. You gotta keep this one a secret for me. Just in the comments say everything went great. Just lie to them and just tell them, Chris, I'm so glad everything went smooth and the drive-thru was so easy, just like you said. What just happened right now is honestly the best reason to never use the app, even though it is better most of the time, but oh no. I ordered through the app today and my code is KT85. Yes. Thank you. See, that's how easy. It should have been the first time if I didn't drive to the wrong location like an idiot. Side note, there's a brand new Peruvian restaurant across the street. No way. I have to try that out. Maybe I'll go there for a future episode. Yes. Okay, number 2, thank you. Apparently they're so busy that I have to park and wait for my food, even though I have to be back at my apartment now because the guys are gonna be back in like 2 minutes to, oh no, this is a nightmare. This whole episode is literally just me having an anxiety attack. I'm so stressed right now. I'm so tired. I am not doing well, oh no. But like I was saying, I love foods and desserts that combine opposites, like hot and cold, or salty and sweet, or spicy and sweet. The combination of the opposites usually works out really well. Like I love a salted caramel ice cream. Caramel? Caramel. Caramel? Which one is it? Who's to say? I don't know. Or, and I'm not supposed to eat this, but like when you get a hot brownie with a scoop of cold ice cream on top, just the combination of the cold ice cream with some like hot dessert is so good together. Yeah, I just love it when foods combine opposites in that way. It just almost always turns out good. And all that is to say, in general, I love hot honey everything. My GERD, on the other hand, does not love it. It is really bad for my GERD. This is 2 weeks in a row that I'm eating something that's just going to destroy my body from the inside out. That is just going to upset my GERD in such a crazy way, and we'll see what happens. But we don't need to talk about my GERD right now because that's not going to affect me immediately. It takes some time for it to kick in. So we'll enjoy the meal right now, and then my boyfriend gets to deal with me tossing, turning, and borderline crying all night. That's for him to deal with, not for you guys. Every time he watches a video where I'm eating something I'm not supposed to eat, he's like, why are you eating that? Stop eating it. And I'm like, listen, it's my job. I have to try it. And he's like, yes, try it. Take a bite and then put it away and save yourself from a lot of pain. And I'm like, hey, I have zero self-control and there is no world where that's going to happen. If I have one bite and it's delicious, I'm going to eat the rest. I'm so sorry. I have no self-control. You know this. It's not an option. So totally unrelated, I'd just like to thank my boyfriend for dealing with me and taking me to the hospital when I feel really sick. Thank you so much. Oh no, where are they? The people are gonna be back at my apartment any minute and I need this food and I've been here forever. I've never had to wait this long for food at a McDonald's. I'm sure they're just really busy and they're working their butt off and I don't blame them at all, but this is just a bad situation right now. It's very stressful. On the bright side, to try to be positive, they did say that the reason that I had to pull over and wait for the food is because they are cooking it right now. So that means whatever I'm gonna get is going to be fresh and delicious. So I am excited for that. I am excited to get it as fresh as possible, but I hate that like a crew of 5 guys might be at my apartment knocking on my door right now. That's giving me so much anxiety. Okay, so my phone literally died because it's so hot that my phone overheated. Just everything that could go wrong is going wrong. But in that time, I got the food. So we secured the bag. Let's floor it back to my apartment safely and not cause any accidents. And then we can start this food review. I'm going to be honest with you, I was going to try something different today. I was going to sit down at a restaurant that I really like and show you that. I don't know if I told you guys, but not every episode of Foodie Friday is going to be fast food. We're gonna do plenty of episodes at restaurants, ideally some mom and pop restaurants, some local restaurants, and also the food vendors, because in Los Angeles, there are so many incredibly delicious food vendors and pop-ups all over the place, so we gotta hit those spots too. So we're gonna be trying a lot of different things on Foodie Friday, not just fast food, but honestly, because of everything going on in my apartment right now, I just had to grab something, and the closest thing was McDonald's. Even though I went to the wrong one, had to turn around and go back to the other one, so it ended up not being that close, but you know what I mean. And I did see Snackolator posting about the new hot honey items at McDonald's, and it looked really good, and it got me excited for it. So this is something I'm genuinely excited about. It's just not what I thought I would be having this week, but that's okay. I can do the restaurant review next time. We can rework things. It's okay. It's okay. We're almost back in my apartment. I really hope the guys are not just waiting. I'm so nervous right now. Okay, I'll see you back in my apartment in a second. Okay, bye. I literally made it back right before they got here. I can hear them outside of the apartment right now. They're gonna come in any second. I'm glad I got here first. I'm glad they weren't waiting on me. I just got back a minute ago and I was like, oh, I hope they're not waiting for me. Yeah.
One more line's coming.
Oh, okay. Okay, so I'm low-key embarrassed to do this food review with like 5 guys working their butts off in the other room, but I gotta do it because if I don't do it right now, I'm not gonna have time to edit it and get it up for tomorrow. And today is really about pushing me violently and aggressively out of my comfort zone. I'm sitting in front of my TV and I put on a McDonald's background because that just seemed appropriate. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm stressed. I don't know. It's not my fault that my apartment is falling apart and that it rained in my apartment and they have to be here and I don't know. It's okay, right? I should just do it. Okay. Be cool. Let's be cool. Like I said earlier, the positive of having to wait is that the food came out hot. Like if you touch the bottom of the bag, it's still hot and I drove all the way home. So this is fresh. Well, as fresh as McDonald's can be. You know what I mean? It's hot. It's hot and ready. You know, there's something about a McDonald's bag that's just like classic and nostalgic for me. Like this just feels like childhood. By the way, have you guys seen those drawstring McDonald's backpacks? Those are so cool. They look like this bag, but they're like a backpack. I really want one of those. Also on this bag, it says this McDonald's is locally owned and operated. Is that true? Is that real? I'm not trying to be like negative or a skeptic here, but I'm like, McDonald's is a giant franchise. This one is locally owned and operated. I do know they like franchise certain locations out and stuff. I don't know what this, I want to know more about this. Oh no, one of the guys just walked by and looked at me like I was crazy. Now the anxiety's back. It was going away. I was feeling a little bit confident and it's gone. The confidence is gone and the anxiety is back. Okay. So there are technically 4 brand new hot honey items if you count both of the McCrispies and the hot sauce, which I do. I count it all. And we got one of everything. So we have, wait a minute. Oh no, I think we're missing something. Did I not order it? No, it's on the receipt. So this isn't the end of the world by any means, but we are missing a McCrispy. I got 2 McCrispies because there's one regular hot honey McCrispy and then there's a bacon hot honey McCrispy. And they only gave me the bacon hot honey McCrispy. And instead of the other sandwich, gave me 2 wraps, which I only asked for 1. So there's a bit of a mix up here, but that's okay. And I will say I got 2 of the hot honey packs and one of them is already open and leaked everywhere. So that kind of sucks. I'll probably not eat from the already open one, but you know, that's fine. We have our fries. Everything's okay.
Oh no. Oh no. The French fries are cold. Like, not warm, they're ice cold and they're stale. This is the worst a McDonald's French fry has ever tasted to me in my entire life ever. I'm so sad right now. That is so sad. And they kind of smell funny. Okay, so it tastes sour. It kind of tastes and smells like sweaty feet. They are ice cold and completely stale. This is so disappointing. I pretty much always love a McDonald's French fry. That's like the one thing that I know is always going to be good. Every time I go to McDonald's, I always get hot, delicious French fries. I honestly didn't know McDonald's French fry could taste that bad. This is a bad start. Let's still keep our mind open for the rest. Ooh, okay, so the sauce looks good. I like the color of the sauce. Ooh, it smells good. You can definitely smell the honey. You get a lot of honey in there, a lot of spices. It's like spicy just to the smell. Woo. Let's see if the French fries taste better with the hot honey sauce. Way better. I will say it's actually spicy. I am shocked. Almost every time I go to a fast food place and they have something spicy like a volcano sauce at Taco Bell or hot honey here, almost always 9 times out of 10, to me, it's not spicy at all. Now, it's not insanely spicy for me by any means, but keep in mind that I'm someone that's really good with spicy food. So the fact that this is spicy at all to me is like kind of nuts. Yeah, it's got like a real kick, but it's sweet. It's good. It's really, really good. That sauce is delicious. This sauce is so good that these fries don't even taste like feet anymore. Wow. This sauce is incredible. I'm sitting here downing these bad fries. Wow. I wasn't sure if it was gonna go well with the fries, but it's very, very good. Ooh, but I can tell that this is gonna tear apart my insides. On a scale from 1 to 10 of how bad this is going to be for my GERD, I think it's gonna be a 9 or 10. It's really up there, but it's really good. I can't stop. Wow. You get a ton of delicious honey flavor. It tastes like real honey. I don't know if it is or isn't, but it tastes like it is. So great job on that. And it's really delicious. It is tangy and spicy. The sauce is a little bit thick, maybe like the consistency of like a barbecue sauce or something. I really like the sauce. The fact that it can make those fries taste good really is saying something. So I'm gonna give this sauce 10 out of 10. I still can't believe that McDonald's is just out here putting honey packets in their meals. That's crazy. The fact that I'm gonna be walking around bricked up after this meal is nuts. Oh, hold on, I'm getting a call. Hello? What was that? What do you mean McDonald's is not putting honey packets in their hot honey meals? I'm literally holding one right now. What do you mean I don't understand? What do you mean it's not going to get me bricked up? Have you ever had a honey packet? What? Oh. You're saying hot honey and honey packets are completely different. So you're saying I'm not going to get bricked up after eating this? I'm gonna be honest with you, that's the main reason I bought this. My boyfriend's coming home soon and I was ready to have a good time. So you're saying this isn't gonna do that? What do you mean this joke is too niche and most people aren't gonna know what I'm talking about? What do you mean literally only Latino men know about honey packets? So other people don't know about honey packets? What do you mean this sounds like an accidental brand deal for honey packets? Well, I'm disappointed and I have to get back to my food review, so I'll call you later, okay? Bye. Click. So let's move on to the hot honey snack wrap. So I'm someone that loves the McDonald's snack wrap in general. I think they're always tasty and delicious. So a hot honey one is just gonna be a better version of the normal snack wrap, right? Surely, we'll see. I'll say the presentation on this looks pretty good. It looks like a classic snack wrap. You can't really smell the hot honey in here because when I put the sauce up to my nose, whoo, she is strong. But in here you can't really smell it. Let's see if you can taste it. Oh, I will say this is actually warm too. It's warm, this feels fresh. This must have been what was hot because it definitely wasn't those fries. I'm still mad about it. Okay, let's try a bite. I mean, it's delicious, but so far it kind of just tastes like a regular snack wrap if I'm being honest. I don't know if I taste the hot honey in here. Okay, so far this is really good, but I'm getting such a light amount of the hot honey. Maybe it's because I was literally dunking my french fries in the sauce, so I had so much of it earlier that I can barely taste it in here. But you can taste it. It's just very subtle. Subtle, sweet, spicy kick. Oh, okay, in that bite there, you can see some of the hot honey. Now there's some there. All right, let's try that bite. There we go. Yeah, okay, it's good. I personally would want more of the hot honey sauce. I want it drowning in that hot honey sauce personally, but it is really good. Again, if you like a classic snack wrap, it's just a better version of the classic snack wrap. If you're someone that's sort of scared away by the idea of a hot honey sauce because you don't really like spicy stuff, I think you could still be okay with this because there's a pretty subtle amount of the sauce and it just adds like a really nice flavor to it. But I want some more of that sauce, so I'm gonna dunk it in here. Oh yeah, let's look at that. She's beautiful. Okay, let's try it. Oh yeah, that's what I wanted. Okay, so if you're someone like me that really likes the flavor of something spicy and you kind of need a lot of it, then I would definitely get an extra sauce or two to dunk in, because at least for me, it doesn't come with enough sauce. I need much more sauce than what comes out of it, and the more you put, the better it is. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. McDonald's, you really cooked with this one. Oh yeah. Keep in mind, there are 5 gentlemen in the other room working very hard in my apartment, and that is in the back of my mind this entire time. In my mind, they can hear me and they're like, is he crazy? Is he unwell? Like, I just imagine. In my mind, they're all back there like looking at each other like, what is he talking? Is he like moaning about a snack wrap? Is he okay? Like, I'm sorry guys, okay? Please don't judge me. I just love food a lot. Anyways, moving on to the sandwich. The hot honey McCrispy. Ooh, one thing you really have to give to McDonald's is their bread looks photoshopped. Like, it doesn't look real. Look at this. It looks too good to be true. You know what I'm saying? And it always does. Wow. How did I do that? The inside looks like a classic McCrispy, except I will say the bacon looks a little questionable, but you know, let's give her a try before we judge. Wow. I have to be honest, this is just an incredibly disappointing day for McDonald's. This sandwich looks picturesque. The bread and everything looks good. But I have to be honest, like the fries, it tastes stale. I called it with the bacon when I looked at it because the bacon looked questionable, as I said, and it is. The bacon is both somehow overcooked and undercooked. I don't know what that's about. And while I kind of had a feeling that the bacon wasn't gonna be great, I didn't think the chicken patty wasn't gonna be great, because the chicken patty looks good and normally is delicious, but right now it's cold. Much like the fries, the patty itself is the worst it's ever been for me. It's cold, it's stale, it's awful. It's such a bummer. I will say that next bite was better, but it's still like just not as good as it normally is. Wow, I think this location was just struggling. I think they were busy. I think there were a lot of factors here. I don't know if they added jalapeno bits on top. These little bits look like they might be fried jalapeno. Or pickles, I'm not sure, but they're good. They add a nice crunch. I'm having a similar problem where there's just not enough of the sauce, but overall, this is a good idea. It's a well-constructed sandwich. If it wasn't such an off day for McDonald's, I do think I would love this. Because even though it's an off day, I'm still eating it. Let me dunk it in that hot honey sauce. And now let's try it. Way better, way better. Whoa, it is so much better with the sauce. Wow, ooh, let's get another bite with that sauce. And all of a sudden it's incredible. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, definitely get 2 or 3 extra sauces at least and dunk everything in the sauce. Because even if the McDonald's that you're going to is having an off day like mine is, where everything's kind of cold and stale, dunk it in the sauce and you won't care. It's so good. Okay, this sauce is so phenomenal that it literally saved the entire meal for me. Okay, hear me out. I want McDonald's to do what Chick-fil-A does with their sauce. Bottle this up and sell it in stores. I want a gallon of this in my apartment at all times. I want to put it on everything, even though that'd be horrible for my GERD. I'd probably be in the hospital. 10 out of 10 sauce. It's too good. The sauce is too good. Again, that sauce literally saved what was a stale, cold, bad meal without the sauce. That shouldn't be a limited time sauce. That sauce has to be there year round. It's the best sauce they have, I think. Because it's such an off day, I want to rate the sandwich and the wrap like a 2 out of 10. But that's weird for me because normally I love a McCrispy and I love their French fries. For me, normally both of those things are a 9 to 10 out of 10. They're very, very consistently good. Pretty much all of the time. Today was just like a really weird, rare exception where they both were bad. So I'm going to give the fries without the hot honey sauce. Today, I'm gonna give the fries like a 1 out of 10 without the hot honey sauce. But with the hot honey sauce, I would bring it up to 6 out of 10. And today specifically, on this weird off day, I think I would give the McCrispy a 4 out of 10 without the hot honey sauce, but with the hot honey sauce, 8 out of 10 easily. So these items getting that good of scores with the hot honey sauce on a bad day, on an off day, ooh, imagine how good they would be on a good day. If you ate along with me today, please let me know your ranking of everything in the comments below. What did you think of the hot honey sauce by itself? What did you think of the snack wrap? What did you think of the McCrispy with the hot honey sauce? The TV's telling you to subscribe. Wow, I think the loop is gonna end right now, maybe. By the way, thank you guys so much for watching last week. I was genuinely nervous that no one was going to watch the video. This is something that's very new and different for my channel, so I really didn't know if you guys would like it, and I was truly nervous about about it. But thankfully, pretty much everyone that watched it had really nice things to say about it. I was looking in the comments and almost everyone was excited about the show, was excited for new episodes, and that just means so much to me. And while I don't practically have the time to respond to every single comment, I do read every single comment. So if you had something kind to say last week, I read it and it meant the entire world to me. Thank you so much for the kind words. Hopefully you like this video. Please subscribe if you're not already, leave a comment, like this video, and share this with a friend that you think might like it. I appreciate you so much and thank you for watching.